What is going on, guys? DJ here, Money by the Mile. Hope everybody's doing well. Want to thank all our subscribers. We're up to 300. I can't believe we're up to 300. Really appreciate you guys subscribing and following the channel. Also want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving coming up here the next couple days. I'm out here in Salt Lake City. Actually, I'm going to miss Thanksgiving at home this year. I am headed home, but I'm not going to make it there in time. I had an issue with the truck, and it's all right. You know, the missus understands, and that's all that really matters, is that, you know, she understands, and, you know, the kids are grown, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I'll find turkey somewhere, I'm sure. But anyway, we're going to discuss today on how to handle your dispatcher, okay? What he expects from you, what you expect from him, and this is going across the board. This is like we're talking, you know, lease operator, owner operator, company drivers. I mean, so, you know, 4 of the topics are going to be for anybody. And then one of them, you know, for the owner operators and lease operators, you know, that would be one topic just for you guys, because, you know, that's what it's, so the first thing you want to do is establish a relationship with your dispatcher, okay? You want to be clear and upfront. You don't want to be, you know, you don't have to be a dick. You know, just because he's the dispatcher, you know, everybody thinks the dispatchers are dicks, but, you know, they're not all dicks. A lot of drivers are dicks, and, but, you know, these guys have a job to do, you have a job to do, so everybody has a job to do, and that's, you know, that's what needs to be done. They have to push the loads on the drivers to get the jobs covered. The driver has to accept and take the load to where it needs to be, you know, end the story. But, you know, establish a relationship. You know, say, hey, listen, dude, this is what I like to run. I like to run, you know, say, like me, I like to leave Florida, maybe go to the Midwest, take a load out west to, like, you know, Colorado, California, and then come back and go home. That's how I like to operate. But I find my own loads, so, you know, I don't have that issue. But, you know, establish the relationship. Let them, you know, don't be a pushover. Don't be a pussy. Just say, you know, if they offer you a load, say, if you want it, take it. If you don't, say, no, I'm not going to do it. I mean, you know, just, you know, up front, just say, listen, I don't go into Manhattan, which most trucks don't do that too much anymore. You know, I don't go into Philadelphia, the city of Philadelphia. I don't do city deliveries. I'm not a city driver. Okay, I am a OTR driver. I am over the road, not a city driver. I don't want to do deliveries in a city, any city. Any major city is a fucking pain in the ass to do a delivery. I mean, so, you know, just make sure you're clear about that. You know, make sure you're clear about where you want to go, how you want to run, and how you want to, be set up. You know, the second thing is, you know, if you're an owner operator or a lease driver, you got to set up, you know, you got to be like, okay, I want my truck to make this amount of money a day. Don't call me with anything less than that, unless I'm in a bad area and I know I can't get out of there. You know, my truck needs to be making $1,500 a day gross. Okay, $1,500 a day gross. Don't call me with a load that pays $3,000 and I'm going to be under it for 4 days. Okay, because it's not gonna fly. It's not gonna work. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste my time, because all you're doing is we're wasting each other's time. So, you know, that's another thing. And that was the tip for the owner operators and the lease operators. Company drivers, doesn't really matter to you. You get paid by the mile, unless you're a percentage driver. Then yes, that would be something you would want to discuss. You know, what your per day you want to make. So, yeah. Anyway, So another thing you want to discuss with them is, you know, my home time. I want to be home. Some guys want to be home every week. Some guys want to be home every 2 weeks. Some guys want to be home every 3 weeks. You know, it all depends on what you want to do. And that you got to make yourself clear on that. Hey, I want to be home every 2 weeks. All right, if I'm gone 2 weeks, I want to be home. I want to at least do a reset at home and go back to work that following Monday if I get there on a Friday. You know, got the weekend at the house. And if we can do that, that's great. But if you're going to keep me out here, if I'm out here 2 or 3 weeks, you know, 3 or 4 weeks, yeah, I'm going to go home and take 5 days off. I mean, no, I don't care if you like it. Don't care. You don't dictate my life. Okay, this is, you became a truck driver for the freedom, right? The freedom and the money. If you don't have, how do you have freedom if they're dictating your life? So that's really not a very good statement. So, you know, all the advertisers, the freedom of the road and the freedom of this, and no, you got some douchebag or dispatcher telling you got to work, you got to be out here a month, and then you can go home. No, stay away from that fucking company. You know, just stay away from companies like all these big mega carriers, you know, GP Transportation, all these guys want you to stay. You'd think you're a fucking robot and want you to stay out there for ever and dictate to you when you can go home. Fuck you. I'll go home when I feel like. You don't like it, too bad. Find another driver. I'm sure I can find another company. Okay? So yeah, that's some tips on dealing with dispatchers and operations department. The other thing you want to do is, you know, I like, depending on where I'm going, if I'm going out west, you know, I don't want a very heavy load to drag across the United States. I want something like, you know, 25,000 or less. You know, that's what I look for. I mean, I don't want to drag a big heavy load across the fucking, like, I came out here to Salt Lake City. I was only getting like 6 miles to the gallon. I only had a 12,000 pound load on because of the wind. Just fucking holding me back the whole time, pushing through. Yeah, could you imagine if I had like 44,000 on or something? I'd be getting like 3 miles to the gallon. So yeah, you don't want to do that. So you want to find a lighter load when you're going across the country, and you know, them heavy loads are for short hauls going like 500-600 miles and stuff. So you want to do that. You want to make sure, you know, you discuss that. You know, and you also want to make sure they understand that you're here to work when you're out here. You're not here to sit in a truck stop. When you're out here, when you're on the road, you're on the road to work. I'm not here to, I don't want to be sitting at the fucking pilot for a day and a half waiting on a load. Or I don't want to be sitting at some fucking truck stop anywhere waiting for you guys to find me a load. You should be doing that before I get empty. You know, if you're a good driver, you have an appointment time, you make the appointment, they know that you're going to be there. You've been there with them a while. They know that. They should already be finding you loads. You shouldn't have to sit there 2 or 3 hours and wait for another load. There's plenty of loads out there. Now, I already know what I'm doing before I get empty. So, you know, that's just how I do it. You know, so they should be able to complete that for you guys and get you going. You know, and remember, you're gonna have dispatchers that are just you know, they're power people. You know, they got this shitty job. They're making like 40 grand a year or whatever the fuck they're being paid, 40,000-50,000 a year, and so they want to use, you know, they think they're better than you because they work at a desk and you're on the road in a truck. So, you know, you're gonna have them kind of people. Just, you know, hit them with kindness. That pisses them off more than, you know, anything. It's like dealing with a Karen. You know, just, you know, hit them with kindness, and, you know, just let them know you're not gonna. I'm not gonna let you take my joy away. Okay, I'm not gonna let you ruin my day. I'm just gonna hang up on you, and then when you're ready to talk to me like a human being, you can call me back. But anyway, guys, just a quick video. I want to get that out to you guys. And, you know, if you like this channel, please subscribe, ring the bell. And we'll send you out some more good information. Hey, have a great Turkey Day. I hope you guys are going to be home with the family. Enjoy yourself. We'll talk to you soon.